What's a way to show high value behavior when he comes back from taking space a couple of days, yet doesn't communicate why? So it depends. Again, it depends on the situation that you're in. And you can have a conversation about what's been going on, right? This is a normal conversation that people have. So it doesn't need to be some kind of like secretive, hinty, conversation. A lot of women will come and they're like grabbing the microphone, their magnifying glass, and they're like looking for clues, right? They're like, where's the clues on what's going on with this guy, right? You don't want to do that. Instead, just have a normal conversation with him. Just ask him questions like a normal person, right? Like, hey, what have you been up to? I haven't heard from you for, a couple of days, right? A couple of days isn't a big deal, right? That's normal time for people to be away from each other, especially in the dating phase, especially in the relationship phase where you're not in living with each other, right? That's normal time, right? A couple of days is normal time. I had a woman one time from Brazil on one of these live streams. She was like, this guy, he pulls away from me every single day, right? And I was like, what is that? What does that even mean, right? And she's like, oh, well, he disappears in the evening and then he doesn't start talking to me again until the morning. And I'm like, you mean like he goes to bed, right? Like, that's normal behavior, right? Just a couple of days can be normal behavior. And so what you want to do, instead of making it kind of this big thing, is just be like, hey, what have you been up to? I haven't heard. Hey, stranger, I haven't heard from you in a couple of days. Like, what have you been up to? Right? And so you're having like a normal conversation with him when he reaches back out and starts contacting you. You're just like, yeah, what have you been up to? And just, what have you been doing? Oh, nothing. Oh, really? You've been nothing? Just sitting at home, staring at the wall, just twiddling your thumbs, doing nothing. Right. And so, and then what you want to do is not during that conversation, do it some other time, is just start talking about your standards, right? What you like, what you appreciate, things that you enjoy, right? And just telling him and communicating what you want from him and what you like and what you want, the communication to be like between the two of you. And that can be a very, very easy and simple kind of conversation to have, and talking about what you want. It's high value telling people, having preferences, telling people what you want. And, if he pulls away and you're like, hey, what were you doing? And he was like, I don't know. And you're just like, yeah, well, if you're going to like, run off like that for a couple of days, it would make me feel really taken care of if you just let me know, or just, send me a message and let me know you're doing okay. Like in the future, like it would make me feel really taken care of, and, like everything was okay with you and everything's going on, it's fine. Right. And, he might've been busy with work. There could have been all kinds of different things that were going on. And so you just want to have conversations, right? You want to have normal conversations with people, and, don't make it into a big thing. Just have a conversation about it and talk about it, and talk about what you like, right? What what makes you feel good, that kind of thing, right? That's what you want to do is reward and emphasize and create positive associations around behaviors that you want to have. You want to frame behaviors that you want in a positive light. And the more that you do that, the more that if he's attracted to you and he wants to be with you and he wants to be in a relationship with you, the more he'll start doing those things. And if he's not attracted to you and he doesn't want to be in a relationship with you, that's something else that's going on. And you need to figure out what's going on with that, and what kind of a situation you're already in, what kind of a relationship you're in, if you're in a relationship at all, and then figure out if that's, what's going on from there. So